Hi everybody, my name is Tatiana and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know, I've been away for 2 weeks and I had a very good reason for that, because I was preparing for this amazing Christmas time. We have already decorated our Christmas tree and it was just an amazing time to spend with my family. However, today I would like to talk to you about maybe less exciting topic, but it is a very important topic about stress, anxiety and depression. Once in a while we have these very difficult periods in our lives, and I can say from my experience that it has been a very stressful year for me, since I'm Ukrainian, and you know that 24th of February the life of Ukrainians has changed drastically, and I feel very involved also, even though I'm living in Belgium, but my family still lives in Ukraine, and it has been extremely terrible emotionally, physically year for me, because I was really feeling desperate and really worried about my parents, and I've been through some difficult times myself. Disclaimer: before I will talk to you about stress and anxiety and the ways how to maybe help yourself in this difficult period, I would like to emphasize that I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I'm not a life coach. I am just gonna share with you my personal experience and my advices, tips that I applied in my life. Let's get into it. Number one, it's routine. My followers from Instagram know that I have this fantastic morning routine that I've been building for I think 2 years, and I have very active mornings. I wake up at 6 or 6:30, I do my Pilates or yoga, I drink my water, I journal, I go for a walk with my dog Tony, and for some people it might sound crazy, but my routine gives me a lot of energy, and I really appreciate and I'm very grateful myself for this routine, because I feel more vital, I have more energy, I have more ideas, I'm more creative. Of course, when the war started in Ukraine, everything was just falling apart. I obviously had no time to do any routine, because I was just reading news, crying, calling to my parents and friends, and that's it. And it has been 2 or 3 months that I've been in this constant stress, and of course, needless to say that my diet, my sleep were affected by this lifestyle. In the times of uncertainty, war, you know, you don't know whether people you love will survive this period. In those times, the only thing that is certain and the only thing you know will happen tomorrow is just your routine. Subconsciously or consciously support for yourself that this will happen to me for sure, because I am only in control for the things I'm doing right now. So routine is like a foundation of peace for me. It gave me like a pillar where I could lean on, and after all, if you're committed to something, it gives you a reason to wake up every morning, to get out of your bed. It gives you the motivation to live and to go further in your life, no matter how difficult it is and no matter how stressful it is. Do more things that make you feel alive, and prioritize those things, especially in the moments of desperation and anxiety. We have so many obligations in our life. We have kids, household, we have to do the groceries, we have to run the company, our own business. So we do so many things that are obligatory, that sometimes we don't have times for things that really fulfill us and give us the feeling of purpose. I remember when the war started in Ukraine, after 2 months, I felt that I wanted to do something back that brings me joy and that brings me fulfillment. That's why I started to film my YouTube videos again. I started to cook more. I started volunteering for Ukrainian immigrants, and I started to, you know, search the medications and send it to Ukraine, and it gave me the feeling of purpose. So maybe you want to do some volunteering, or you want to help some people, because It is also interesting to put things in perspective, because if you think that you're unhappy, sometimes we have to look around and you will see so many people have way bigger struggles. And sometimes it's just interesting. I don't say that your problem are not important. Look how unhappy people are out there. I just say that sometimes it's important to understand that we have house, we have electricity, we have gas, and we have food, and it's already a lot. And we have to be grateful for those things. So in other words, maybe write down things that used to make you happy or used to make you alive. It can be maybe reading a book, or going for a walk with your dog, or maybe talking to some friends. Or maybe you were dreaming about learning new languages, but you have never had this, motivation to start doing it. When you feel down, it's a very good time to give yourself some feeling of purpose. So, number 3, and I personally think it was really fantastic because I just found out, I just realized it recently, that decluttering the space around you helps to also declutter your head, your mind. I remember I caught myself on this feeling that I was cleaning every piece of my space, like really detailed, and I understood why I was doing this, because actually decluttering my space gave me this feeling of, okay, I'm putting things into places. It means that I'm somehow giving structure to my day, and maybe subconsciously I was hoping I could give structure to my life in the moment of uncertainty. I think that the space outside of us can be like a projection of our inner peace, because if the space outside is clean, it gives you some kind of feeling of comfort and peace. So advice number 3, start to clean the space around you, and it will definitely give you at least some short period of time feeling of comfort. And the last advice, of course, please make a healthier nutrition your priority. Okay, you might still want to eat that junk food or that comfort food, but at least 1 or 2 meals per day must be nutritious. So try to include as much as possible vegetables and fruits in this period of time when you're feeling that you're losing control. Also, oftenly my customers who are coming and really lost in their lifestyle and they have a bunch of bad habits, they are asking me how to start. I don't know how to start. I feel I'm failing every day. My first advice would be start with a nutritious breakfast, because oftentimes we are overeating later in the day. Our breakfast was not nutritious enough. So please make it your priority and start with a very small thing. What can you do? You can just make a very healthy breakfast. So let me sum up. If you feel anxious and stressed, follow these very easy tips and maybe it will help you to feel alive back again. Number 1, get back to your routine, or create a healthier routine and try to stick to it as much as you can. Number 2, do more things that make you feel alive. And number 3, declutter your space. It has a strong impact on your brain because you feel that you are giving some structure in your life. And lastly, please make sure you're eating some nutritious foods, especially in the period of anxiety and stress. I hope this episode was useful for you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I promise you I will be back very soon.